Hey guys, I'm at somewhere really famous today. My name's Arthur and this is my rolling vlog. I'm really excited. I'm at San Diego Zoo today and it's somewhere that I've wanted to visit for years. And San Diego Zoo celebrated its 100th birthday last year because it opened in 1916, making it one of the oldest zoos in the world. And they even have a skyliner. It's really cool. I've headed over to the Fennec Foxes and I'll try and show them to you. And hopefully I'm more successful than I was at Five Sisters. So. Ooh. And here's the Fennec Fox. And if you can remember, they're from Africa, which I mentioned in a previous vlog. And they're just amazing. They're just tiny. Really small. That one will be fully grown. There we go. Just such incredible animals. They're very playful. They're very playful animals. They're so curious. I've just found the Burmese star tortoise. And they come from central Myanmar.
She's traveled all over Canada.
They're just amazing. And their diet consists mainly of grasses.
I know.
They're just amazing.
By themselves,
oh, they're off. We're now entering the Rio Theatre. And for obvious reasons, I'm probably not be able to show you this due to IP restrictions. But if I can, I will. If it's this that we're seeing, then I probably can show it to you. That was an incredible show, and like I thought, I was unable to show you guys it, but it had the right amount of scare with visual effects, sound effects, and also effects which affected your senses either through your nose, so there was like smells that came through, or there was actual air that blew to make you feel like the things that were on the screen.
Yeah.
Which was really good. So I'm now moving on to the lemurs, and while we're heading that way, I'll show you some of the animals en route. And here's Kat. This is a fossa, and it's from Madagascar. It's really cool. It was asleep when I started filming, but now it's awake.
Are you?
Yeah, it's cool. It's English.
So this is a Philippine soft-tailed lizard. And it's come right up to me. It's incredible. It's really cool. So found a Catalina Island rattlesnake, and this comes from one of the Channel Islands within California. So this, guys, is the black tree monitor, and they come from the Aru Islands in Indonesia. So I'm getting a bit hungry just now, so I'm heading towards Sydney's Grill, as I've heard that they're very good for catering for gluten-free, So I'll see what I can get once I get there. So I decided to go for the rib tips and fries, as these are both gluten and dairy free. So I'll let you know what I think of it once I finish. So this, guys, is the African clawless otter. This is quite a rare otter to see, because usually it's the Asian clawless that most zoos have.
It's very tiny.
I've now headed over to the panda trek to see, well, the pandas, but on my way, that animal was the red-cheeked gibbon, and they're from Cambodia, Vietnam, and Laos. The males, so this is a male over here, which is black, and the one that just jumped off a minute ago, that's a female, because males are always black, females are always blonde.
There.
And that going past there was the sun bear. Unfortunately, when I got to the top of the panda trek, the pandas were in their cave, so unfortunately I was unable to show you them. I am currently now heading towards the red pandas, so possibly I'll have better luck with them when I get there. I'm currently heading down to the red pandas. You know when it's really hot and you enter a shady bit and you just get a moment of feeling that you're, oh my gosh, shade. That's what I'm feeling right now. It's 100 degrees in direct sunlight today, which is about 40 degrees centigrade. And in the shade it's like 15 degrees cooler, which is very welcome on a day like today, because I do like a bit of heat, but when it gets really hot I usually struggle. But the shade is nice. The shade is nice and welcome, and now there's a nice breeze going on just now, which is really welcome as well. So San Diego Zoo looks really beautiful. It really is. It's awesome. I found the leopard here, and unfortunately when I arrived at the red pandas they were nowhere to be seen. So sorry about that. I'm now going to head over to see the Arctic foxes, and hopefully I'll have better luck with them. And here is the zebra. The zebra's come to face me and is now coming towards me.
It's coming over to see you again. Oh, it's not.
Probably got some food over there.
I've never tried.
Isn't that cool? You can actually see the ducks going underwater and what they're actually doing underwater. And you can actually see their leg movements underneath as well.
Oh my gosh, I think it's nice to see one of the Arctic foxes have come out. You know, and he was watching mine's finished. Is there another bottle in there?
The polar bears over here.
I'll fill up the water.
Taking a drink of water. So when we got to the Arctic foxes, they were not to be seen, and obviously these things happen unfortunately. So I'm currently now going to head towards the lemurs and show you some animals along the way. And I'm with one of my other cousins today.
Hi, I'm Gavin.
This is the world.
You can fly over
And you want to
the
from
Paper
South
Bridge,
America.
which takes you straight to the Front Plaza. It's a 6-minute walk. We're here at stop number 3.
Heading into an area now called Elephant Odyssey. So I assume that we'll see some elephants here. And on my way to the elephants, found a gorilla. Although the gorilla's sleeping. I've just found a Brazos monkey. And this one comes from Central Africa. And this monkey, in order to eat, forages on the ground for fruit, small insects, and invertebrates. That's really quite interesting.
Oh, the daddy's angry, isn't he?
Well, that was probably the most exciting thing I've seen all day at the zoo. I don't know what that was all about. I'm guessing the dominant male was angry about something, which does happen from time to time. So I'm now in the kids store gift shop, and this is probably the most expensive thing in the whole park. It's $150. Don't you think it looks mean? Like it's angry or something? There's a really cool shirt here. It is a glow-in-the-dark shirt, and it's $16.95. This hat is also $16.95. I stand corrected. This, oh that's my cousin by the way. This is the most expensive thing in the store. It's $200. Oh my gosh, that is too much. I had great fun today, even though at times it was hard to navigate in my wheelchair, and it was disappointing how I didn't see some of the animals and I wasn't able to show you them. But apart from that, it was really good and I was really impressed with the zoo. That just about does it for me today. I've got many more adventures to come, but for now, it's time for me to roll on to my next adventure.